Made to feel like I am the criminal. These are the words from a female advocate fighting for justice. She says a High Court judge sexually harassed and assaulted her. As we bring you those realities of gender-based violence in this country, here's Advocate Mpho Rasivhetshele's story.
An advocate of the High Court, a member of the Johannesburg Bar,
Thank you, Chair.
and a former evidence leader at the State Capture Commission of Inquiry.
And in his...
A woman who's an officer of the court barred from telling her truth.
But it has affected me in the sense that by virtue of having been informed by colleagues to say, listen, it'll be career suicide for me to persist in this. People are ostracized in calling out what is deemed to be powerful men because they couldn't keep their hands to themselves.
General Mkhwebi.
Despite her efforts to report her sexual assault to several bodies within her profession, she was simply ignored.
People to participate in the system.
She even went as far as approaching the Justice Minister himself.
This is factual. On this date, I said this. Please help me. What is going on? What is this? And I filed all my responses in a very concise fashion, in a very comprehensive fashion. So I'm like, I've asked you for help. This is what happened. Why haven't you said anything? Why is it seen as such taboo to say, listen, this person says to a judge, this is what they did to me, and you say nothing? Wow, okay.
The National Prosecuting Authority had declined to prosecute, and as a last resort, she approached AfriForum for help.
It shows that despite the serious commitments we hear from government that they take gender-based violence seriously, that it will no stone left unturned and so on, that when it comes to somebody with power in a certain sphere, that they are quite willing just to turn a blind eye.
For many, speaking out means running the risk of being isolated.
That is just showing the narrative that the brown envelope works. People are silenced, people are victimized, because the fact that the people are saying it's career suicide, it's secondary victimization.
Mpho hopes her story will give other women the courage to speak out. Silindelo Masikane, Johannesburg.